Folks, welcome back to another informational video with yours truly, Sam Healey. I am continuing my little pseudo series on just letting you know what comes in all of the different ally and villain packs for Star Wars Imperial Assault from Fantasy Flight Games. Today we're going to be taking a look at this little guy right here, or this little gal right here actually, Hera Syndulla, and her little companion Chopper. These guys come from the Star Wars Rebels TV show. She is the pilot and captain of the Ghost and the Spectres. So it's pretty neat that they are branching out into these different areas of Star Wars fandom and including it in the game. I think it's pretty neat. So without further ado, let's get down to the table and I'll show you what you're going to get. You're going to be getting their two deployment cards, of course. Then you're also going to be getting a skirmish upgrade for a droid or vehicle only. We'll go over those in just a few minutes. You're also going to be getting a side mission, the reward for which is Chopper and Hera Syndulla. You're also going to be getting two skirmish scenarios for the map that comes included in the blister pack for Chopper Base Atollan. And then you're also of note, this map is used and built by core set map tiles. So it's really cool that you can purchase this if you only have the base set and it's fully usable. That side mission is used with this map right here, Phantom Extraction. And again, that map is also built by only core set map tiles. So usable right off if you only have the base set. So that's a huge selling point as far as I'm concerned. The different deployment cards, if you want to go over them right now, it's first of all, Hera Syndulla here is Surge for 1 damage, or you can use 2 surges for Pierce 2. She has a couple of latent abilities here. It says call the shots while another friendly figure is within 3 spaces is attacking. You may apply +2 accuracy, +1 damage, or +1 surge to the attack results limit once per round. So that's pretty cool. She can help her compatriots do better during the battle. She also has the smooth landing ability. After deployment, you and each adjacent friendly figure gains 1 movement point. So that's really neat as well. So you can deploy and move 1 spot. 7 health, 4 speed, and then black defense, and then for attack, she has a ranged attack of blue, green, and yellow dice. Chopper here has a Surge Pierce 2 or Surge Recover 2 hit points. And then for an action, Chopper can ram, move up to 2 spaces, then choose an adjacent figure. If that figure is hostile, roll 1 green die. It suffers damage equal to the damage results. Then, if that figure is small, you push it up to 1 space. So that's pretty neat. He also has a system shock ability for an action. And it says use while on or adjacent to a terminal. Choose a figure on or adjacent to any terminal. That figure suffers 2 damage and 1 strain. So that's pretty neat. He can actually shock somebody from the other side of the map through the terrain. I really like that ability. It's really interesting to me. You also get a scavenged weaponry skirmish upgrade that can be attached to a droid or a vehicle. It says exhaust this card when you declare an attack to apply +1 damage to the attack results. When the last figure in this group is defeated, you may attach this card to a friendly droid or vehicle group. Your opponent scores victory points for this attachment each time a group it is attached to is defeated. So that's pretty neat. Once the group that this card is attached to is destroyed, you can take it and attach it to another droid or vehicle group and keep using it. So that's really interesting. The different command cards that you're going to be getting, first of all, only usable by Hera. For an action, a friendly figure within 2 spaces is defeated. Your opponent gains only half the victory points he would normally gain, rounded down. So that's pretty neat. You see that somebody's about to die, and instead of giving your opponent full victory points, you can play this card and evacuate them, and the opponent only gets half of their victory points. That's pretty cool. Chopper here can spend an action. He is on a mission. He says, move up to 5 spaces. Each time you enter a space containing a small figure, you may push that figure 1 space. So he can just kind of barrel through the battlefield, so to speak, pushing people out of the way and that sort of thing. So that's a pretty neat thing as well. And then over here you have this take position that can be used by any guardian or vehicle. For an action during this round, you gain +1 block. And then 2 actions, perform a move. During this round, you gain +2 block. So that's pretty cool. Over here, targeting network, any droid or heavy weapon can use this one. It says use while attacking to re-roll 1 attack die. While this card is in your discard pile, your droids gain surge, redraw this card. So that's a pretty cool thing that it can continue coming back, and it doesn't cost anything to add it to your command card pool. Here, advanced warning says any leader can use it. Use during your activation, you and an adjacent friendly figure each gain 1 movement point. So Hera is all about getting her crew moving around and all that kind of stuff. Really neat. Now the model here, we'll look at Chopper first. He is really a neat little droid here. He's almost doesn't look like a Star Wars droid though. He looks like something else, like I don't know. But you know, it works. It works. It's a neat little droid. It's definitely a cool looking thing. He has a lot of cool abilities, a lot of neat detail on the model itself. So I think he'll be fun to paint. And then Hera here. I personally was never one for the Twi'leks. I never really thought they looked interesting. I just thought it was kind of weird having tentacles coming out of your head. But I mean, you know, that's just me. The model for me is a very static pose, and I'm not one for liking static poses. However, the quality of the model is very good, and it does have a good bit of detail on it as well, so it'll still be fun to paint. I'm just not partial to Twi'lek models, that's all. So that's that. Let's get back up top. So that is the Hera Syndulla and Chopper Ally Pack for Star Wars Imperial Assault. Again, let me reiterate, my only purpose really here is to let you know what you're going to get in the pack so that you can make a better informed decision on whether or not you want to include it. I think one of the coolest things about these packs is when they only require the core set map tiles, because that means you don't have to buy all of those other big box expansions in order to use these other blister packs and, you know, the maps that comes in them and the skirmishes and all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool. But again, at the end of the day, now you have the information that you'll need in order to make a informed decision to purchase this or not to purchase it. And that's my purpose. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the flip side.